Cameron Joshua has been charged with 2 counts of carrying a weapon, and it has only tangential relationship to this involving takeoff. He's not being charged with the shooting. I think the DA's office knows the difference between carrying a weapon and a case, and if they thought he was involved in the shooting, they would have charged him.
So is this where, like, I guess there's social media video, like what we've all seen, where he's in the video carrying a gun? Is that where you think all this stemmed from? Or?
That's my understanding. According to the affidavit that's been filed in the first carrying a weapon case, it's based on the shooting. Let me say, it's based on the circumstances surrounding the shooting, in that he's alleged to have had a gun there at the scene when the shooting happened.
And it's that a witness saw him with the gun rather than him having used it?
Right, and that's my understanding as well, that it's based on a witness's observation that he had a firearm.
And then the witness apparently said they saw him re-racking the weapon.
That's the rumor. I haven't seen anything to support that.
Does Cameron Joshua know who take off?
We will discuss that with the DA's office if we decide to. Right now, we're charged with offenses and we're not saying anything.
What do you mean if you decide to?
Well, everybody has the opportunity to discuss those matters if they choose to.
Does the gun he was carrying match anything at the scene? Have police told you anything about ballistics?
I'm not familiar with anything associated with the ballistics. That hasn't been made available to me.
When's next court date?
We have a bond hearing next week. Nothing further.
Please say your last name.
Downey, D-O-W-N-E-Y.
Thank you, sir.
Y'all heard it straight out of the lawyer's mouth. I don't know what to tell y'all. I mean, what I'm seeing is the lawyer's saying, of course, what he should say, because he is representing this man, that he doesn't believe that he's innocent, that he's guilty. Lawyers that are defending someone who could possibly be guilty is never going to tell the press or the judges or anybody that could, you know, help incriminate his client, which is the person who had the gun at the scene of the crime. Now, I don't like to get into situations like this because I feel like this is just when people's lives are at stake, when people have been, you know, when people who have been taken out in a way like this in the public eye. I tend to, you know, I tend not to say stuff, but I know, as you know, as media, sometimes you got to speak on it. My take is I don't think we have enough evidence to even gather who did what to take off, man. You know, it was a tragic and seriously unfortunate event. I was watching his freestyles probably like the same week that happened, man. Just realizing, man, this dude was highly talented, very dedicated to his craft, and it just seemed like that he, you know, his future was bright. Looking forward, man, and just someone having their life taken like that, to me, is just, you know, I feel like it's so unnecessary in our society, and I really feel like our culture is going to start changing for the better for a lot of different reasons in a lot of different ways. For one, we got to stop promoting and glorifying killing each other. That's the first step, I believe, in eradicating all this bull crap that's going on in our culture, man. And our culture is starting to be like stigmatized as that's what we about. You don't never want to get stigmatized to being about just that. So, like I said, man, he got a bond hearing next week, so they gonna figure it out. But I think the lawyer just said exactly what he was supposed to say.
I heard they say the moon reflects the sun's light, then surround us on until we all shine bright. This is power for the weak who almost lost their mind.